is how to make chicken masala. So first you add some black pepper, quite a bit. Then you add some spices and mustard seed. These are the only two I have of these spices, but it's sufficient enough to flavor this Indian dish. So we heat this up until this thing starts to pop. Once they start to pop, then you can add garlic and ginger. It can just be garlic. And some onion. Cook this through until the onion is transparent, or when the garlic starts to smell good. It's now time to add the masala. Maybe for this amount of chicken. For this amount of chicken, maybe that's 2 kg. Maybe you need 1.5 spoons of masala, half a spoon of turmeric. And then you just fry this. Now frying this will take a while. You have to fry it until the spices are cooked. It will take around about 15 minutes to do this or more. Maybe lower the heat. You feel this is cooked when you can smell that it's sending out good kind of a cooked smell. So like I said, it will take a while to cook this. So keep stirring it. Do not let it burn. The spices burn, or the garlic and the onion. So it's good to use this kind of pot. Sometimes they're in pot, a non-stick pot, or maybe any pot, but you have to keep stirring it. So okay, so for this curry, I don't have as many spices, but the main spices we have here is jeera and mustard seed, and then masala, hot masala or mild masala or non-hot masala, and turmeric, and then of course black pepper. You can also use the round pepper. That is still hasn't been crushed yet, but this is good. This is ground pepper. And over here, I think we're getting there with this. So very soon we're gonna add the chicken. So I think the trick in having cooked curry is cooking this starting place, because this is where the taste starts. And some say that cooking this thoroughly won't give you heartburn. So if you don't cook this thoroughly, it will, once you eat curry you get heartburn, but once you cook this thoroughly you won't get any heartburn. And you just used any crude oil. This is just crude plain canola oil. This is one of the best cooking oils too on the market. So otherwise you can use any oil. I think we're almost there with curry. So you can see it's blackened, kind of blackened, so it's cooking. I think the same too with just plain curry. If you don't have masala and turmeric and you have curry, curry is already mix up all these things. You have to do the same thing, no? Fry it for a while until this thing turns brown like this. That's what will give you a good taste too. I think it's taken us a bit like 20 minutes now, so I think it's time to add the chicken. So all you do is grab the chicken and just pour it in. And then you just let it stir it. This is really good fresh chicken from the Springdale Poultry Farms. So this chicken is probably processed by some marshallees over here. A lot of marshallees work in the chicken farm, the chicken factories around here. So when you eat chicken, you are supporting the work output of marshallees in Arkansas. Thoroughly mix this with the curry that you fried earlier. We put some and now it's ready, so you can just simmer it on low heat until the chicken starts to cook. Then you can add the other things like potato if you have potatoes, garlic if you have garlic. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to add more carrot and fresh tomatoes. Instead of fresh tomatoes, you can use the peeled tomatoes in the tin. That is also good to add into here. Okay, of course. Cook this through. We didn't show you this, but you just keep stirring until leave it to cook on low heat, and then once the juice will come out from the chicken, you got all this much water in it. So I think it's almost cooked now, so we can cook the tomatoes. Like I said, instead of fresh tomatoes, you can also use peeled tomatoes. That one in the tin. No tin like this. We have so much of that in Majuro and in Grebes, so you can do that. Otherwise, you can also not add the tomato and do it separately and do tomato chutney or something, but this will add the tomato into there. And you just stirring Stirring is a big part of making curry. You have to keep stirring it so that all the juices and the chicken is well marinated. Not just chicken, for the same meat you can use beef, fish, chicken, and anything else. Fish especially is really good with curry. Reef fish is really good. Tiganbong or any of those fish out there. So I think it's time also. So at the same time, you have add a bit of vinegar, maybe 1 spoonful of this to give it a bit of a zest kind of taste into it. I think we need to put some salt. Remember, salt is very bad for your high blood pressure, so go easy on the salt. So I think we'll just put this much salt on this. Don't put so many because you will be endangering your health. As sugar is bad for your high blood pressure, so stay away from a lot of sugar. In the islands, we eat a lot of sugar, and that's what causes a lot of high blood pressure health in people. So keep away from salt. So I think we are almost cooked. We just let the tomato kind of melt into it, and then I think we're done. Another thing we gotta have that same time is we gotta put a bit of salt, sugar. Also remember that sugar is bad for you, so a little bit just to give it a sweety taste to it. So maybe just a spoon. That's it. But we get these tomatoes from the supermarket over here. They grow it over here. But I know in the islands you can also grow this. You just have to get the right soil, a bit of compost, and then you can have a bigger tomato like this, and much fresher with really good organic grounds to grow it in. So grow your own tomatoes and whatever other vegetables. Visit your agriculture. In the Marshall Islands, you can go to the Ministry of R&D, and they can help you grow some things like this. Not just tomato, but cabbage, whatever else is there, papaya. So go for it. Go for good, healthy food instead of buying all the time. But in Metro, you can go to K&K and get your masala and stuff, or the other shops. But I can guarantee you K&K can give you everything you need you need to cook good curry. They have turmeric, they have masala there. Just a different brand, but they are also all the same thing. I think we are kind of done there. So I think the last bit is to taste it. All right. With some rice, I think you can eat the whole pot. That's it. I think with the curry done, I think it's always good to have it with some salad. I call this crazy salad because I just mix it up with a whole stash of things and create a sauce for it. And the curry always goes good with roti. So instead, we're having some corn tortillas, which is just about the same thing. And I think it's gonna be a really good lunch, Sunday lunch. So all the way from Arkansas, happy Sunday everyone.